Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Steve Tate. It's my honor and privilege to be the mayor of Morgan Hill. I love Morgan Hill, and it is getting better every day. And one of the main reasons that it's getting better every day is because of folks like you that are willing to come out, tell us how it should get better and how we ought to make that happen.
I'm here from Joni Janecki and Associates, and we're a landscape architecture firm in Santa Cruz.
I'm Josh Mello. I work for Alta Planning and Design on behalf of the City of Morgan Hill. And I'm helping the city look at the Morgan Hill Monterey Road Complete Street project.
Do you know that there's development happening downtown?
No, I don't.
Two no's, one yes. May I? Sure. All right.
Okay, Chris Gione, Community Services Director with the City of Morgan Hill, and I'm talking about our downtown park potential projects.
The first part of the agenda, we're going to be talking about placemaking. And we have for you tonight a nice panel of experts. And they're going to tell us what other communities throughout the world are doing to create place. So all of us together, we're going to learn and be inspired and think about, well, what can we do in our community here in Morgan Hill?
I'm going to introduce Barbara Goldstein. If she could come on up. Barbara's going to assist us with this. And everyone has their bio in here, but I think it's worth reading and reciting all the great accomplishments that Barbara has and why it's important that she's here.
So when we talk about creative placemaking, what we're really talking about is engaging artists and designers with community members to build a better place that engages people through cultural activities, arts activities, culinary activities, things that make people really care about their community, express their community, and use the arts and all of the arts, whether it's culinary arts, design arts, performing arts, or visual arts, to animate a place. Thank you. We have some specific questions that I'm going to ask the panel members. Karen, how did placemaking in the Boise neighborhood promote visits from out-of-towners?
That's a great point. By focusing specifically on our Basque community as an amenity and something that's unique to our area and to that particular district, we attracted people who come as tourists and they hear, you have to go down to the Basque Block. Have you ever tried Basque food? So there are things that are unique and different.
So I'd like to ask Amy and Jennifer to talk a little bit about what the opportunities are in the work that they're doing for input, so that when you look at the open house projects, you can actually help them to think through what needs to be added.
One of the tasks we were given with our scope of work was to make the downtown really safe and livable and pedestrian friendly, and to also reflect the unique quality of the downtown. And so we found that there were a lot of opportunities in that to create gateways into your community, to announce the arrival, to improve the intersections in the downtown, which creates an opportunity to include public art in the medians and along the roadways.
Dionisio Mendoza, and I'm doing a collaboration with artist Pilar Agüero Esparza, and we're doing this project that is to celebrate Parking Day. September 19th is National Parking Day, and basically the intent of that day is to take over parking spaces all throughout the United States and make something else, some other use besides parking a car there, right? As a way of kind of thinking about the environment and also thinking about how we restructure our downtowns.
how do you secure the safety of both pedestrians and bicyclists, whether it's for fitness loops or for cycling downtown?
So the question is, how do you secure safety? Well, we're always trying to improve safety for pedestrians, bicyclists, and as well as drivers. And that's clearly communicating to the pedestrians, the bicyclists, and the drivers what is expected of them. So having a clear sidewalk area, having pedestrian facilities, or if bicycles are expected to share the traveling with the vehicle, clearly communicating that. As professionals, we know how to look to best practices and best principles, as you were talking about, because it's all context sensitive. What works up in San Jose might not work down here in Morgan Hill. What works in Palo Alto might not work down here.
With the streetlight plan, do you anticipate that you'll have to do any modification of city zoning or any changes in regulations? I know that even before the streetlight plan in San Jose, when they wanted to add sidewalk cafes, they had to do some zoning changes. So do you anticipate that streetlight plan will require any of those?
Well, the one thing is sure is that you can never anticipate all the things you need to anticipate. That's for sure. But I think based on even just the first 5 years of beautification, where we did things that were more along the lines of the planters, the flower beds, kind of the things that you think are more benign, for lack of a better word. Even with that, we found that some things worked, some things didn't work, some things needed to be realigned with some of the city ordinances and proposals.